about it. You'd be eating healthy. You'd be fucking doing the shit you want to do,
Yeah, I'm
and you'd be
trying,
working for
bro.
yourself. And it's like, the thing is that, like, I've been watching Hamza a lot, and he has so much fucking content based around, like, like, how to do it. Like, he says that, dude, just your fucking, do you know how much money you make off of just your experience? Just sharing what you know, especially if you're making 10 grand a year. You're making 10 grand a year doing what? Like, he says he knows people that make 50K a fucking month. 50K a month. And then he asks them what they did, and they go, you wanna know what I did? I just learned shit, and then I made them buy the information that I knew. Period. And I find a way to keep making money off of it because I never give them all the information. I never give them how to fully succeed constantly. I only give them bits and pieces so then they know, but then they keep buying it and they keep buying it and they keep paying me for all this time that I'm giving them. I ain't giving them shit. They're buying it at top dollar because it ain't cheap. The thing is that once, like, you think these motherfuckers, like, he goes, think about an actor. He gets in a good movie. The movie's it's freaking fantastic. People want to do interviews because, people want to do interviews. There's all kinds of interviews. Do you think he just does that out of the kindness of his heart? No! His fucking name, his or her name, is the money now. They made themselves the moneymaker. Their name itself is the moneymaker. Why do you think YouTube, he goes, YouTube channels, like H2O Delirious, okay? H2O Delirious makes his money off of H2O Delirious. His own fucking YouTube name is the cash cow of his life. That's his career. That's his whole thing. He goes, but why are all these people succeeding while so many others, right? They don't have a career. There is no career. They just go to a 9-to-5 job, they pay their bills, they do what they gotta do, and then that's it. That's majority. They keep us poor that way too, and then taxes rapes us at the end of at the beginning of every fucking year. He goes, fuck that. 10K a month is minimum what you should be making for the way that the fucking world is right now. He says, and that's to live comfortably, and money is you can't just like flaunt it everywhere. You can't just buy whatever the fuck you want. But like, you can get a comfortable house, you can do this, you can do that, you can be very, very comfortable, but not be extraordinarily rich. Let's put it that way. You're not extraordinary. If you don't want to be extraordinarily rich, and you don't want to work a 9-to-5, you want to work as little as possible, guess what? You're going to have to work really fucking hard. But at the same time, you're not going to work as hard once you start making that 10K a year and you got it all figured the fuck out. But you got to turn yourself into money. If you don't turn yourself into money, you're going to fail. And that's it.
I'm trying to turn myself.
That's literally what Hamza said. He's like a 9-to-5 job already determines your future. You're gonna fail. That's it. He says, how much money are you really going to set aside? And I gotta cut. If I get the cheapest deals on my internet or something, and then I'll save a few dollars, and then I have a few dollars. What the fuck? He's like, that is the most ludicrous bullshit I've ever heard from anybody. Oh, just save a few dollars, set aside a few dollars every month or whatever, and then this and then that, and we'll save a few bucks, and then in a year we'll have a few hundred dollars. He's like, that's not that unacceptable. 10K a year. I only need what? People can live 2200 in a month. That's 8,000 that I can work on myself. He's like, he's making some fucking good points, bro. He hates the fact that like less and less people are doing it these days, and they're just fine. Like people are actually fucking lazy. He says that people are like it used to be 5% and now it's 1%. It used to be 5% between 2016 to 2019, and then when COVID hit, he said it went from like it was climbing very ever so slightly. 5% of Americans were working for themselves or had something like an internet job or they were doing something. You know, like the American people were actually like trying to aim for that. The rule, the hidden rule of a man is making $10,000 a month in today's day. And people were actually getting it. Like 5% is way better than the top 1%. Now it's back down to 1%. Because a lot of business owners and a lot of this and a lot of that, like, they went out of business. COVID killed off a lot of that. And then a lot of people just got fucking lazy, stayed inside. They make money off of this, make money off of that, and they don't want to work. They don't want to work. You know, what's the point of that? Fuck it. Just that it's like, he said if everybody worked for themselves, big businesses would go out of business, and he says, that's exactly what I fucking want. These big businesses, they mistreat people all the fucking time, and they don't even fucking care, really. They just let it happen, let people get away with it, and that's end of fucking conversation. That is the end of story. End result of everything that we do is we work very hard for years and years, and we have nothing at the end of the road. We just worked our entire fucking lives, and we didn't get anything we wanted, really. Because, you wanna know why some men, he goes, 90% of men feel like their lives have never hit its true potential, and he goes, why? High school, first of all, destroys your potential before you get out into the world. It literally pulls you down, so you're gonna get what did he said, you're institutionalized, similar to how prisoners getting out of prison and actually being free after, say, 10-year sentence. The institutionalization of high school is absurd. People are so bent on just getting a loser job somewhere, and that's just how the life is. You can't determine. This is, he says, in America, you can determine what the fuck you want. You can be your own boss. You can do whatever. Depends on what you want to do. Depends on how you sell yourself. Yourself could be the money. And it's so easy for yourself to be your money. Your name itself makes you money. Why do you think like fucking someone like Bill Gates makes God knows how much in minutes? Hamza said that one of his acquaintances, every 15 minutes he makes $1,000. Literally. And he says he doesn't even do anything. He says in his sleep he makes $100,000. And that's his 6 hours of sleeping. Because the guy sleeps for 6 hours, and the motherfucker is getting 100,000 in his sleep. You know how fucked up that realization like really is? That's a fucked realization. All I can say. Hey, check it out. They added the first it in here. Always a good sign. I suggest you look up Hamza someday, though. He really knows what he's talking about, though. I could sit here and explain what he's saying, but you gotta hear it from him because it sounds makes 10 times more sense. And what he is saying, he says like going to fucking. He also says going to fucking college is a waste of time because
I
you put
know.
yourself in debt and you don't even want to fucking really do it after that because you're still working for the system and the system's not even benefiting you. The system's only benefiting the fucking rich dude, realistically.
I'm creating YouTube videos because I want to work for myself, but it's not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm impressed that we got as many subscribers as we did.
This is AWACS Windmaker. We have you on radar.
Well,
Enemy detected. Prep to
179.
engage. Take down as many as you can. Your call sign is Bravo 1. Bravo 1. Fox 3. In gun range. Bravo 1. Locked on. Bandit on you. Missile evaded. Bravo 1. Out. Enemy locked on. Bravo 1. Locked on. Enemy in your rear. Remaining. Enemy locked on. Bravo 1. Fox 3. Missile incoming. Bravo 1. Out.
Tell you something,
Hmm.
man. No. Again. just YouTube and streaming.
I mean, I know it's not just YouTube and streaming. I get that, but like,
I mean, look at fucking Aiden. He's living proof that, holy fuck, like, he's never worked a real job ever. This fucking guy's making like 5K a fucking month. Or making yeah, he's making like 5K a month.
Careful, enemy locked on.
Roughly, it kind of varies, but... And what does he really do all day? Like, you hear what he fucking does. He does literally jack and shit. He just does stupid shit all week, and he's making that much money. His YouTube channel, and all of his fucking... And everything affiliated with the YouTube channel. Weed.
I gotta start making money off of the channel to have stuff to affiliate with the channel to make more money. I can't.
No, that's how he makes his money off of it. You have to... Aiden... I asked Aiden what would be the best course of action for us and how your channel's going. He says, to be completely fucking honest with you, you need to be able to take all social media platforms and promote it everywhere. It's like promoting a TV show. Like, if you only promote it in 2 different areas and expect a lot of people to, like, get there quick, you're not gonna get anything. You're gonna be fucking stuck in one spot for a long time. And I'm not talking like, oh, like a couple of subscribers here and there. We're gradually getting it. No. You want to gain a lot quick. You want to make waves quick. You want to find the content you want to make and utilize what you're doing and the people you have affiliated with it. You want to be able to... You want to be able to tackle it quick. He says everything needs to move pretty fucking fast with YouTube, and you need to follow their guidelines too if you really want to do that. And he's like, it's not something, yes, it's not something that's gonna happen overnight, but if you don't utilize every fucking thing available to you, things are never going to look good for you. It's always gonna be against you. You don't want that. But then again, this is that fucking... that entrepreneur mentality that Aiden has. Because you can't just fucking sit there and jerk off, you know? And it's not like you're doing that. He's not saying that. What he's saying is that, you know, what we're doing is pretty good, right? But are we using Facebook? Do we have the Aurora Facebook page? Do we have the Aurora Instagram? Do we have the Aurora this, Aurora that, Aurora that? Like, those are things we actually don't have, and we promote that, and it's like he does make a lot of sense in a sense that, you know, things are like this for a reason. That reason being is that the fuck does he want me to do now? But he just said, look, you just got to be able to do these things. You need to be able to figure this out, you know? He says a lot of people, like, they'll gain quite a few subscribers, but they don't ever get the promotional deals or anything. They don't have anything to sell. So, ads alone suck. They really do. He says ads alone will kill you. You will not make money off of ads anymore. Says, you know, a lot of people have fucking failed with that. Like, I really gotta, like, I gotta get you and Aiden in a room together at some point here, and he's gotta fucking tell you himself, because what I'm saying is probably not sounding right to you, but correct me if I'm wrong, but you probably have no fucking clue what I'm talking about.
Quite honestly, if I had to say it, sounds like I should just not even try.
He's saying if you want to get serious with it. Like, if you're just building your channel right now to see how many fucking subscribers you can get before you get serious with it, then go for it. But it's like running a business. You need to promote it as much as fucking possible in every social media platform possible. Like, it's a social media online job. So it's like,
This is AWACS Windmaker. All aircraft
that's basically what he's saying.
commence attack.
He's like,
Enemy down together. Remember,
at least in Aiden's perspective, is that the ads, yes, my ads alone got me enough. Actually, it got him enough to pay his bills, and like he said he got in a month he got roughly like $1,100, and that's when it was at its best. It kind of varies because YouTube's a fucking fag, and they just want to want to steal from their users and shit. It kind of varies, so you can't really rely on that because it varies. Now, 1,100 is not nearly, if you just solely worked off of that, that's not enough, because you'd make more at a 9-to-5 job. The goal is to make more so you can leave your 9-to-5 job and still make just as much as your 9-to-5 job. And he says, and you had to do a lot of work on your YouTube. You had to like follow these very strict guidelines that are just fucking annoying to put up with. He said like he had to go back and edit all of his videos every time they changed something. Like his old videos can't make anything anymore because like not only that they're old videos and they get watched less, but it's the point of it. They keep changing it and then they find excuses not to pay you jack, and then you get fucking robbed. You're getting robbed by YouTube itself. And the thing is yes, you're working for yourself. He says you need to find other avenues. As well as you use YouTube to promote other shit on top of that. He says, trust me, it is... like, if you, like, it's like running a business, so it's like, people will make, like, t-shirts and shit. Like, Aiden does have a merch store, which he has not updated in a while, so he doesn't really make that much money off of it, but he hasn't really stepped away from YouTube as well. With all that being said, it's kind of like a hit or miss thing. Like, if the fans really like something, turn it into a t-shirt. Like, you gotta be able to take everything you do on your YouTube channel and sell it as something. Like, everything is sellable on your YouTube channel. And, like, you know, copyright things. That way, when someone steals your shit, you can fucking sue them and get money off of them that way. And you just gotta find a way to fucking make an impact. This is essentially what he's saying.
Careful, enemy locked onto you. Locked on. Catching up. Careful, enemy locked on. Missile in the air. 1 minute remaining. Special weaponry out. Missile fired.
You know, whether you love or hate him for what he's saying there, but he isn't wrong because he went through the same fucking process.
30 seconds remaining.
You know what I mean?
No, I know.
Like, he said, you know, he said he got to, before he made any money on it, but this is before he knew what he knew now. He said whoops, I just ripped C-3PO's legs off by accident. Go back together, you bastard. Shit.
Combat time's up. Congratulations. You guys won.
But anyways, yeah. I don't think I continued my fucking conversation. I don't think I got to the end of it. He said that he got around 6,000 to 7,000 subscribers, and he was affiliated, so he was making a little bit of money. But before he made any money that he considered actual progress, because he's only making maybe $500. That was back then. That was back before YouTube got